Hey guys, I want you to watch this video of Pauline Hanson giving it to the Parliament about the fuel crisis that's been caused by the conflict in the Middle East. But let's listen to Pauline Hanson, and I think if she was in charge, she would be able to sort this out. Why? Because she puts Australians first. And honestly, they haven't protected Australia's interest, stored up necessary supplies for a rainy day, and they have sold us out to global interests. So enjoy this video from Pauline. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.
We actually have a crisis at the moment about fuel. We need to have gas brought into the country. Well, we've got a gas here, plenty of gas, but we're denied the use of the gas. My private motions is very important to move this because Senator's time only has twice a year, One Nation only has twice a year to move private senators' bills, and this has been shut down by debate. The importance of this is the fuel crisis that it's have at the moment. It's more important to discuss the 15% domestic gas reserve. The gas is abundant in this country and would actually we could actually use it to turn into petrol. That's how important it is. That's why it's urgent to deal with this. The crisis that's happening at the moment, we don't know how long the war is going to go on in Iran. We need to look at the urgency of this bill being discussed today. It is not it doesn't surprise me that the Labor aren't interested in moving this. Probably they're going to come out with their own gas bill in the future. Who knows? Are you going to pass what I'm trying to do here in the Senate of trying to look after the Australian people by using our gas here? So it is very urgent that One Nation gets the time that we debate what is urgent to us. The Australian people are destitute out there. Our farmers, our business, our truckies, everyone is desperate at the moment. And yet you want to shut down debate on this today to discuss why. I think it's deplorable the way that this chamber treats One Nation when it comes to my private members' bills, notice the motions, everything that happens here. You do not consider this at all. That tells me you don't give a damn about the people out there if you're not prepared to actually discuss this bill today. Where is your concerns about the fuel security that we have in this nation to listen to what private members' bills may give? Because half the time you don't have the answers to the way this country is run. You actually are poor economic managers. You have never been in the real world to understand how grassroots Australians are doing it tough out there. And it just shows your incompetence that you're not prepared to listen to what needs to be done in the country. And of course it's the Greens on side with the Labor Party in this part because you don't want to use the reserves of resources that we have and to see that Qatar exports more gas than what we do, or about the same amount, and they make $26 billion a year in their gas they export. We make next to nothing. You've done really nothing about that. And then on top of it, you export our gas overseas. Australians don't have the gas that we need. We're selling it cheaper overseas and then we're buying it back. We're importing our own gas. That's how stupid the whole lot is. And I've been pushing for this. It's absolute madness. You're not economic managers, you're not business-minded, you have no idea how to run the country, and it's all about yourselves and you don't worry about the Australian people out there. That's why we need to discuss this on the floor of Parliament today, the urgency of this bill being debated. And that's why we'll keep pushing for it. As I said, only to the people out there, One Nation only has twice a year to introduce private senators' bills. This is not the first time you've tried to shut me down on introducing bills into the Parliament, only to see that you're either totally against it and you head down this path of this climate change BS that's going on, that it's going to save us, save the planet. It's destroying economies out there, it's destroying people. The cost of living is just rising constantly all the time. You've got no answers to it whatsoever. And now I believe, I really think that you understand this with the gas, that you're going to bring in your own bill on the gas reservation, but it won't go anywhere near what One Nation will do for this country in giving a 15% domestic gas supply on the East Coast and the gas that we need, not only onshore, but up the Northwest Shelf. You have failed this nation miserably. You are failing now and delivering the fuel that this nation needs, and you want to shut down debate on it, and don't tell me it's a stunt. Labor pulls the most stunts in this parliament.